welcome to my YouTube channel, 90% Native. I'm Michelle and I garden in Northern Virginia. Today I want to talk to you about soil management for your native plant gardens. I do not buy or add soil amendments or chemicals from the store to my garden soils. I use what's here naturally. When you are planting with native plants, those native plants should thrive in the native soil without any amendments you buy in the store. However, the key to this is that you must plant that native plant in the right place. So if we take jewelweed as an example, the jewelweed is a beautiful woodland plant. The hummingbirds love it, but it wants a shady, moist soil to grow and thrive in. So if you take that jewelweed and plant it in a native soil that is in a full sun, hot, dry location, that native plant is going to die. So you also have to consider the environment that you're putting your plants in addition to the composition and health of your soil. I'm typically working with hard packed, compacted Virginia clay soil. So what I do to create my native plant garden beds is I weed whack all the grass down, I put cardboard over top, I put 4 to 6 inches of wood chips on top of that, and then I let that sit all through the fall, through the winter, and then it should be ready for planting the following spring and early summer. So what happens while that garden bed is sitting there waiting for planting is the cardboard is decomposing and improving the soil structure. The earthworms are coming to the surface to eat that cardboard, and they digest the cardboard, it comes out the other end, and there are nutrients added to the soil. In addition, the wood chip layer is providing mulch to keep the soil moist and cool and to suppress weeds, but in addition to that, those wood chips are decomposing and again adding nutrients and structure to your garden soil. Here's an example of some soil that used to be compacted clay, and now it's nice brown soil in a relatively dry area, and it was covered with newspaper and wood chips, and then of course I leave the fallen leaves on it. So that's how I create my beds. I don't put any additives, amendments, or anything like that into the soil. Then moving to my woodland gardens. In the autumn, when the leaves fall, I let them fall, and where they land is where they stay, and they decompose there, and then I have the most beautiful woodland soil. The only leaves that move are the leaves that are in my path, and I gently blow them with an electric leaf blower to either side of the path into the woodland gardens, just to add even more leaves to break down over the winter. And speaking of the autumn leaves that fall to the ground, I don't like for any of my leaves to leave the property. So leaves that fall in the lawn are either blown to the sides, to the perimeter of the property, which are mainly hedgerows, or the leaves are put into a compost bin that I keep at the back of my yard. And in that compost bin, those leaves decay over the fall, winter, spring, summer, and then the following fall, they should be ready to be used as mulch. Now, when you put your leaves into a compost bin and let them sit, the product that it creates is called leaf mold. And that's what I like to use to mulch my front yard garden bed. Here are my compost bins. These last two are for my leaf mold. This is the leaf mold that has been sitting for a year and is pretty much ready to be used as mulch. Eventually, it would be my goal to mulch all of my existing beds with leaf mold and then only use chips, wood chips, to create new garden beds and to mulch the paths through my woodland garden. Well, I think that covers it for today. I hope you enjoyed our talk on soil management. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Or if you have any advice that you like to share with people about soil management, put those comments below. Sorry guys, my battery died on me yesterday. So just to wrap everything up, if this content appeals to you, Please give me a like and a subscribe. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you again next time.